Which law is that, Bwana Governor? Could you
So whatever amount of money which is outstanding, you should have recovered immediately to try and pay the loans.
Mugeni can assist me.
Okay.
I'm glad that you've not cleared them. So whatever amount of money which is outstanding, you should have recovered immediately to try and pay the loans. So, Mr. Chairman, I feel like this query hasn't been responded to clearly as per the request by the auditor. We need to know what is the final steps that you're going to take to make sure that this matter is resolved.
As we move forward, I've indicated that we never cleared these people. They never received their part of the pension. So one of the measures is that we cannot access that pension unless they are authorized, because they are protected by the Act, the Pensions Act. Another measure is actually, as the county attorney had explained, although we admit there was delay in taking action because of the court case, because the court case was about challenging their dismissal. It was not about the pension or anything, or this, they were challenging their dismissal. But I think it was dispensary.
Governor, 1 second. So the court case has got nothing to do with the loan that were given to them.
It has to do with the delay, not anything else. The delayed action, but even so, I think the delay, we take full responsibility for the delay of recovery.
Just, I want to be clear on this. The court case has got to do with their dismissal. They are challenging their dismissal.
Yes.
So it has got nothing to do with the delay.
And it was dispensed with.
Okay. So then the court case is not related to the law.
It was part of the delay. It was an issue of delay, but that's what I'm saying. The later delay, we take responsibility, and the action has already commenced.
Governor, the court case has got nothing to do with the loan. Let us compare apples to apples.
I agree with you, Senator.
These people owe money to the county government of Nyamira. We have to find every measure to recover this money. And I like the fact that you're trying to explore the issue of attaching their pension for them to be able to pay. So the issue of the court case, you should not even have added it here, because it will not have affected their loan. Their loan is, you have securities, you have those title deeds. I think you should threaten them to auction. I've just seen in today's paper that they are auctioning Standard Media Group. You know, they are selling the whole property. Maybe people will start paying back when they see something is being auctioned. So I think the best thing to do is to find a way to resolve this matter completely, so that it doesn't continue recurring in the subsequent audits. Thank you, Chairman.
Honorable members.
Okay, my questions were, who is the custodian of these titles currently as we speak? Secondly, on the same, the list of the beneficiaries. And this comes from the point whereby you say there were 9 executive members. But in the Annex 2 that you've submitted, these are only titles for 7 members. So it will be good to clarify if the 2 have cleared, and so you have 7 members who have not paid. I would need that clarity. Valuation reports. Does the holder of these documents also have valuation report? Because when you're also giving a loan subject to a title deed, then valuation report is also very important. Putting in mind now, of course, the loan has accrued interest. What is does the holder of the documents have a valuation report? And lastly, I've had the response in regards to trying to get a payment through pension. What is the status of the gratuity of these executive members as we speak? Was it paid or not yet paid? Those are my questions, Chair.
So, you, Senator Mugeni, you can combine the 2 questions. Okay, maybe Governor respond to Senator Mutinda.
I can confirm the titles we have, they are not 7, they are 9. And these were ACC members plus the former governor. We formed 9. I think it's a photocopying, I think, which was done. Some were done behind the other, but it will be put more clear.
If you could just count, it's just very simple mathematics. I just have 7 copies.
Issue number 2, I say check, is that there were no evaluations done, and we did not seek the individual pensions. We don't have a list here as to how much is with the CPF. We don't have them here already, but it's important we look for it.
Have you paid them their gratuity? What is the status of that?
We have not paid anybody the gratuity.
And why are you then not considering deducting from that gratuity? For
Because
this
you have
member.
to give consent, that's a law. Pensions law, you cannot just access pension of somebody without he or she consents. That's why I say we are trying to persuade them to give consent.
Which law is that, Bwana Governor? Could you
I'm
provide?
not a lawyer, but you cannot access pension.
I'm talking actually about gratuity because gratuity is paid by the county.
Umugeni can assist me.
Okay.
Mugen is the senator,
You know-
but he can volunteer.
You know, Governor, anytime I give you legal advice, it's at a fee. Yeah, but I think, if you read the title of these auditors, you are saying, you're actually querying the lawfulness in use of public resources.
Yeah.
You know, that borders on a serious criminal corruption offense. That's what they are querying, lawfulness in use of public resources. And, listening, you can imagine how it looks to the public that a governor and 9 CECs convened a cabinet meeting and just shared money, just shared money. No security was given. They did not sign even a transfer to protect the interests of the government of Nyamira, just on recovery. No insurance was taken at all.
Senator Nyamira, help your governor on the question of the legality that he cannot touch the gratuity.
Governor gratuity you can touch. What you
Thank
can't touch is pension. So what you cannot touch is pension. Okay? But gratuity you can touch. I mean, if these CCs were on contract and they are getting their 1% gratuity for every year, that you can recover if you have not paid. I don't know that you have paid.
Thank you, Senator. Thank you. I'm still on my question.
Yeah.
And
So,
I think through the
are we
chair-
okay, Governor, on that one?
You are out of order. You are not addressing.
We have not paid, Chair.
So if you have not paid on gratuity, you can do a big service to the county, to the residents of Nyamira County by making it a form of recovery. Of course, Mr. Orina, if I were you, if I were in your shoes as county attorney, you should have committed these guys to sign off the gratuity as a security. That would have made it very easy that in the event they are not able to pay the loan, they undertake that their gratuity can be used to recover the loan. But unfortunately, that was not done. How do you force them to sign now that they are gone? Security, as you have heard from Governor, there is no transfer that was signed in favor of the county. We all do nothing. We are, other than that piece of paper called title, there is nothing. Anyway, it looks very untidy in my own, from where I am, that even the people of Nyamira following, when they see that the only people who benefited was the governor and 9 CCs, just sit in a cabinet, approved to share money among the 9 CCs and the governor with no security. Governor, that really is unfortunate. And me, I would say this is an issue that we need not belabor. We need to know who was the fund administrator at that time. We need to know the names of the members of the committee that sat to approve this loan. I don't know whether you have given us the minutes. Do we have the minutes, Governor? The people who sat to approve this loan, do we have the minutes?
We shall provide.
We need those ones.
Some are here.
Who are the names? Maybe you can tell us the people who are involved. Those ones should be guests of EACC like yesterday.
Chair, just on a point of order, I think to try and mitigate on these issues. Governor, what your senator, the distinguished commissioner, is saying is that these title deeds which are here, these 9 members are like putting things in black and white. Let's say 8 of them could easily go and say our title deeds have been lost because they never signed any transfers. So to assist you, the best thing you can be able to do is, because you have something to leverage on, you hold on to what you have that you can leverage on, which is a 31% gratuity. You hold on to that, you call a meeting with these people. You tell them, now I have this document. This document, I want to give you back this document, but now what I want you to do is to sign off your gratuity to pay so that I can give it to you. You have an amicable solution to resolve so that the money can go back into the kitty and assist other people. Otherwise, as it is right now, when people have a criminal mind, and all of us normally tend to have it, they could easily just go and say the title got lost. And since you're so busy running the affairs of the county, you will not even see the Gazette notice. And before you realize, you're holding on a paper that has already been replaced. So our advice is this: have a meeting, hold on to the 31% gratuity that you have an amicable solution. These are residents of Nyamira County.
Chair.
Getting a lot of interest from members, but I think the issues that you have raised are quite adequate for the governor to respond to. So I'm giving you the last opportunity.
Asante. Thank you, Chair. Chair, I heard the governor mention that some of the members who are part of this committee are present, and I've looked at the minutes as attached in this document. One, Samuel Maiko, Harrison Momanyi, Paris Oroko, Gladys Momanyi, CPA Dominic Barale. If Governor, you could tell us the members that are present from the membership of the last committee. And Chair, allow me to say that it is sad to actually look at this minute and note that in that particular period, that is 9th April 2021, this is the document for 2021. And you note that in this meeting, the agenda was just to pray and execute one agenda for saying that a member, that is John Omwege, in charge of roads, had applied for a loan of 1.3. The committee approved, the meeting is closed. The other one was for the governor, had applied for top-up of his car loan of 3 million. At length, the members approved, the meeting was adjourned. You know, like, no much business of it. So, my query is just on the confirmation of the members that are here before this committee, who are present, who are here today with us. We have CPA Emily Ogonga, Harrison Momanyi, Paris Oroko, Gladys Momanyi, CPA Dominic Barare.
There is only one.
Who is that?
Should you say?
I'm here.
Oh, my
Yeah,
ladies.
Yeah, tell us what the monkey games were you people playing?
So is she Paris or Gladys? Thank you, Chair.
Yes.
Chair, I want to say this, that the members that are in this report are members who were members of the committee after the loans had been given. The loans we are discussing and the loans that are not recovered, Chair, I want to bring to your attention that there are loans that were in the period before this committee. It was the previous committee that approved these loans, not the current committee chair. During the period within which the current committee was in place, we did not have any unrecovered loans. Thank you, Chair.
No, but in the minutes, as she has indicated, for example, if you look at the minutes for the 9th of April 2021, you look at the minute number 5 stroke, minute number 4 stroke 2 stroke 2021. It says that the fund administrator informed members that Jones Omwenga, CEC, in charge of roads, transport, and public, had applied for a car loan of 1.35 million. Had applied, which means the loan had not been given yet. So, are you being factual to the committee?
Chair,
Proceed.
thank you, Chair. I want to bring this to the attention of the committee chair that yes, loan forms are filled and they are given to the fund administrator, who then notifies the chair that certain members have applied for loans. Then the chair calls for a loans committee meeting, in which meeting then the loans are approved. So at this point, when the committee is meeting, the loans have not yet been approved. The committee is the one that approves the loans.
So you sat in the committee that approved those loans?
Not the ones that are in recovery. The committee that I sat in that approved the loans for members, none of these members had defaulted. The loans that we are discussing, Chair, are the loans that had been approved in the previous periods. And when the committee that I was chairing came into place, that is how we put into place these procedures of now going forward and recovering the loans from the previous members who were not our members.
Senator Mutinda?
Yeah, you know, the
Getting
governor,
confused.
yeah, because if auditors then will guide us, which loans are we looking at? Because the governor said they stopped issuing loans there. There's no money.
The
So-
governor is leaving for a health break, so we can't continue when he's away.
Okay.
So we'll wait for him to come.
It's okay. At this time, internally, the auditors would just...
No, we can't continue. Just you wait for everybody.
And if we leave anything not dealt with, it creates problems. Senator Mogeni has reminded me of an issue in the auditors that there's a matter of prior year matters and subsequent year matters. And when you see things which are cropping up this year and they'll crop up next year, then what's the point of us sitting here? Now, I've looked at on this financial year that ends in June 2021. And if you look at it, if you look at on the minutes, Mr. Chairman, minute number 4 by James Omwenga, he says the fund administrator informed members that James Omwenga, CECM in charge of roads, transport and public works, had applied for a car loan of 1.35 million. It will be important for us to know what security they give. Because we're dealing with this issue of security, there are no transfers, forms that have been signed. You know, when you have something recurring over and over again, it becomes problematic. You know, I think I'd seen somewhere also, it says the governor, and I'm trying to look for that, for 3 million for the governor. Additional. I'd seen somewhere additional for, is it next page or where is it? I've seen it, I'm trying to look for, oh here. And then minute number 4, His Excellency the Governor, the fund administrator informed members that His Excellency the Governor had applied for a top-up of his car loan of 3 million. What security did the governor give? What security did this Omwenga give? John Somwenga, who is the CCM in charge of roads. Chair, can we be told what these securities are? Or are we still being entertained by the same history or the same shenanigan of they have given a title, it has not been charged? I want to tell you, Governor, here we get loans in Parliament. I have a loan that I took in Parliament for a car. That car is registered under my name and the National Assembly. I sit personally as a whip, I think together with the commissioner, I sit in the car and loans, car and mortgage loans committee of the House. So some of these things are things that we go through. There's no way, in fact, when the loan is being given, when I'm applying for a loan, I'm told go out for them to be able to approve it or not approve. Okay? But still, it has to be charged between, like now, this top-up loan for the governor, my friend, that car has got to be registered with the county government of Nyamira and your name, with the 3 million added on. But because that then will become security. That is the issue that we're trying to resolve. Now, I'll just, let me finish, sorry. Because I've gone through all these things. There is Gladys Momanyi, 1.7 million. There is CP Emily Oganga, 1.7 million. Peris Oronko, 1.7 million. Thomas Nyarieka, 1.7 million. Stephen Omongo, 1.7 million. Harrison Momanyi. What are the securities? And all these people, of course, they sit in the same committee. That's something which should have been pointed out from the get-go. But auditors, you see where I'm coming from on this matter. And I hope, Mr. Chairman, you're seeing the danger involved in this matter.
Yeah, but